Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to EV Yoga. This morning's class is a simple warm-up to get your body moving, something great to do first thing when you wake up, or if you need a little afternoon pick-me-up. This warm-up is called Dasha Chalana, or the 10 churnings. However, I've made some EV Yoga modifications to the traditional Dasha Chalana, so just my personal preference of the way I think it feels better to warm up my body, and I think it makes it more accessible to more people. You don't need any props for this warm-up, and really you don't even need a yoga mat, so just stand up and let's get moving. So basically starting from our feet and working our way up to our head. So we'll start with our ankles and our toes. So taking one foot, stepping it back behind you and pressing the top of that foot down, and then you roll around the toes and back forward. So you're getting your toes and your ankle here. And I just have a little bend in my knee so I'm not, And take some time to circle the other direction. And remember, if any of these movements don't feel good for your body, skip them, modify them, whatever you need. And start to set that first foot down and over to the other one. Top of the foot down and then rolling around the toes. And take some time to circle the other direction. And then setting that other foot down. And then bending and straightening the knees. Just a little bend and back to straight. And maybe you start with teeny little bends and then let them get a little bit bigger. Totally up to you. Not trying to squat our butt to the ground or anything. And one more bend and back up to stand. And then taking our hips in circles. So I like to take my feet a little bit wider here. And then just circle the hips. And again, you might start with a small movement. Gradually stretch it out a little bit bigger. Taking a moment to pause and circle your hips in the other direction. Hello, Penny. Circle your hips one more time. And coming back to stand. Moving to a trunk twister, warming up our spine. So start with keeping your feet still and just start to turn your body a little bit to each side. And I'm not trying to whip around and look behind me or anything. And then after you've taken a few twists each side, then I start to lift my feet up and let my body twist a little bit more. You can let your arms swing around if that feels good. Take a couple more times to each side. Make your movements smaller as you head back to center. And back to standing with a little side stretch. So start with reaching one arm down so that you stretch the opposite side. And alternate. And then change the arm position. Reach your arms up. Stretch each side like you're reaching for something above you. And take a couple more times to each side. And then bringing your arms back down. Bending your knees, hands to your thighs for some cat and cows. Inhale, fill your belly up, arch your spine forward. Exhale, pull your belly in and round everything up. And moving with your breath if that feels comfortable. And this doesn't have to be a big, huge movement, just a slow breath warming up the back. And take another breath or two down here. And then keep a big bend in your knees and let your body roll back up to stand. And taking a stretch for our wrists, clasp your hands together and circle or figure eights. And slow your wrists down, change direction. And slow your wrists down again. Flip your hands around, palms away from you. Slowly stretch your fingers as you let your hands peel apart. And then give your wrist a couple circles, maybe a little shake out. And relax your arms back down by your side. And shoulder circles, lifting your shoulders up towards your face, drop them down and back. Slow circles around. And take a moment to pause. Circle your shoulders the other direction. And take a few more circles. And relax your arms back down. And bring your hands up behind your ears and elbows in and out. So you can decide how deep you want to take this stretch. It can just simply be elbows in and out, moving the shoulder, or you can get your spine involved a little bit. Tuck yourself in and then open your chest up. Tuck everything in and open up. And take a few more breaths. And if you were doing the whole tuck in, come back up to stand just a couple times, just the elbows. And then relax your arms down. And one final movement here for our neck. Imagine you're drawing a little spiral with your nose. So drawing this spiral, you gradually get bigger and bigger. Being nice to your neck, only going as big as is comfortable for you. And once you're to the point where you're doing as big of a neck circle as you can in this direction, take a moment to pause and go the other way. And let your nose circle start to spiral back in. Bringing your head back to center. And check in. What do you need now? Any little shake out with your body? Take a moment to stretch, shake it out, whatever you need after that warm up. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. I hope you enjoyed this Dasha Chalana warm up. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.